name is Tabitha Tenkate, and I have type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease where your body can't produce insulin anymore, and you have to find another way to produce that insulin. One way is to take shots, and another way, which is the way that I use, is to get an insulin pump. I have a remote right here that controls my insulin pump, and when I want to give myself some insulin, I select the insulin dose menu, and I enter my BG, the amount of carbohydrate I am going to eat, and then it will recommend how much insulin I should give myself. And insulin will start going from my pump into my arm. Another piece of technology that I have on my other arm is a continuous glucose monitor. It reads my blood glucose, and it transmits the information to my phone.
Which is great, so she doesn't have to poke her finger so many times a day. She gets a continuous reading. What's even more important medically is that it keeps her in target range, and she'll hear an alarm if she goes dangerously low, which happens sometimes at school when she's exercising vigorously, or too high if, say, she had a big dessert or something like that, and then we can adjust accordingly. So as her mom, I'm Allison, Tabitha's mom. I wanted to talk a little bit about how important it's been for us to have access to great healthcare insurance, especially through the Affordable Care Act. Tabitha's dad and I are both self-employed, which means we don't have access to company insurance. My husband works for startups, not always great for benefits, and I sold a business and am now self-employed doing some writing, which means if we want to stay in these career paths that we love so much, we don't really have many choices without the Affordable Care Act. So we're so grateful that the Affordable Care Act provides us affordable coverage for people with pre-existing conditions. Without it, we might not even be able to be eligible, or what we could find might not provide great coverage, or it might be beyond our means to even pay for. And we also think it's incredible that our insurance will pay for these technologies that provide for good ongoing management to prevent the long-term and costly complications that could be associated with diabetes if you're not managing it well. So for us, it's been a godsend. Thanks.